Just gonna dive right into it. Ladies, you don't have to shoot your shot. As you can see by the title, this is about shooting your shot. And mostly, I'm gonna be talking to the ladies because I want to let you know, listen, we're just
and you can't take that away. You can't take that away, away. You can't take that away.
you don't have to shoot your shot. Now, in my experience with shooting my shot, it was uncomfortable for me. I was going off a modern day, what the modern day, people were saying or whatnot, and I'm just like, hey, let me try it, Even though when I started to, experiment with this philosophy, I did it subtly, I never just really was like, oh, would you go out with me, or et cetera, I would just leave little hints or whatnot, or stuff like that. But it just doesn't suit me. It never suited me. And as I was growing up, as I I feel like as I set in my femininity, they come to me. The guys come to me. Even the most awkward, the shy guys, the old guys, the alphas, they come. Especially when if I start flirting, or if I start, allowing them to know that they can approach, eye contact, if you want someone to approach you, these are things that you can use: eye contact, body language, being flirtatious. This is gonna let the man know that, it's safe to approach, and my thing is, I enjoy sitting in my femininity. I enjoy it so much. I had an experience where there was this one guy, he was awkward, and he was very shy, but he was very nice. And I was interested. He had a very decent job, a very good job. And I had made him feel, comfortable or whatnot. And I remember the day that he actually came up to me, and this is one guy, you would be like, oh, no, he couldn't do it, And sometimes we have that perspective in our minds. We think that we think that certain guys are incapable of not approaching us, but that is the biggest lie. That is the biggest lie. So this guy comes up to me, and I knew he was about to shoot his shot, and it took time and day after day for him to build up that courage. Now, some guys are like that. It will take, day after day for them to build up that courage. You know what I mean? They won't approach you right away, but if you have a friendly relationship with them, sooner or later they will shoot their shot if they're interested in you, sooner or later. And that works. But anyway, he comes up to me, and he just had built up the courage, and I knew in my heart what he was about to ask. And all of a sudden, there was somebody that stepped in the mix and called him to attention, for his job, because we were at work. And so everything was thrown off. The whole entire situation was thrown off. And he just did not know what to say to me. He just kind of it just, I don't know, it just went eerie. So what happened was, that day, I knew that he, like I said, he actually had turned the tables. He wanted me. He hadn't let me know he's interested, but he didn't, ask me. And so he was over there, and he was fixing something, and you could see, and I knew what was going on. I knew that he, wanted to pursue it further. But I felt that if you cannot ask me, even if I decide that, this is not a fit for me, if you can't ask me, I feel that you can't lead me, and that's just my feelings, and I'm not condemning anyone or anything like that. That's just the way that I feel. I feel that a man needs to be able to take the lead, because for me, it's honestly a big turn on when a guy can come up to me, and even if I shoot him down, could take that chance and be brave and build up that courage. I just think it's just a turn on to me. I just love seeing the masculine side of a man. I'm gonna exaggerate on the point. The most shy guys, they could be awkward, they could be young, they could be old. Let me tell you something. If they want you, they will build up the courage to shoot their shot. Ladies, when you shoot your shot, you are putting your heart in a vulnerable place. You are putting yourself in a vulnerable place. I honestly, you can call it old school. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But I feel that we put our hearts at a vulnerable place where we should be the ones sitting back in our femininity, being soft, being, just allowing a man to be a leader. Allowing a man that, I'm going to call it a privilege, that privilege to be able to come to the woman that he finds attractive, the woman that he, wants to get to know, or whatever he's seeking, for him to shoot his shot. And for us to let that man have that. So this is how I feel about it. And I know many people may not agree with me, and that's okay. That's okay. We can agree to disagree. But honestly, when it's one of the most feminine things that you could do is sit back and let a gentleman shoot his shot. So to end this video, the one guy, he never did finish what he started. So guess what? Even though I knew that he liked me, I didn't step out like that. That's just not my style. Like I said, I tried to do that, but I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like the way it made me feel. Like I'm pursuing a guy. It's just, for me, it just wasn't satisfying. He lost the opportunity. He lost the opportunity because he wasn't able to step up to the plate. And like I said, that shows me that you can lead. And this is just my opinion. Like I said, you can call me old school, but let me tell you, the old school works. The old school way, it works. So sit back and enjoy the ride and relax in your feminine. Now listen, this is a big part of being feminine. So I'm about to end this video, and I just want to say thank you again for coming to visit me. And just let them have it, sis. Let them have it, okay? Because I'm telling you, the right guy will approach you. You don't have to step out of who you are to get the guy that you want or you desire. If that guy is not approaching you, then it just may not be for you. But there will be a guy that will approach you. And even if you don't find interest in that person, just let them down easy. But the guy, the right guy, that will be a good lead and a good leader, he will approach you. So this is it for the video. Please like my video, and please show some love to my channel for your girl. All right, until my next
Big old smile upon my face, and you can't take that away. Feeling good, feeling great. And I know today